Hi guys, this is Xiaomi Max aka Max. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I actually want to talk about how EA absolutely cooked us. I want to talk about some of the live cards that will be getting their games later on, especially some of the last games as well as the investments. Yesterday, we actually gotten our Player of the Month SBCs as expected before the content drop about an hour or two. We got Harry Maguire, 2-star, 3-star, high work rate for a centre half. He actually has a significant amount of pace boost. He now has 78 acceleration, which makes him all the more usable. 85 sprint speed. Of course, the agility and balance is actually super duper low. But if you take a look at his play styles, right, the slide tackle, jockey, and block are actually very useful for a card like him. And for me, right, I think the best part about this is his price. Just an 84 and an 85 overall squad. So it's only 85k. I will most definitely complete it, especially if you're a Man United fan. He does provide you that Bruno and Varane links, which are very useful. We did also get the Dybala SBC. So for me, he's actually the best cam in the Italian league. If you need a cam, this is the guy for you. He has quite a good upgrade. Of course, the composure and reactions at 82, it's not that great, but you know, he does have the finesse shot as his one of his play style. So I wouldn't mind that. Again, this is a very good value SBC. He costs exactly the same as Maguire, right? 84 and 85 overall squad cost 84k. So I don't mind that too much. We did also get a challenge SBC that actually refreshes every single day. I'm actually talking about your dynasty challenge, right? If I can actually find it, daily dynasty challenge, right? It refreshes every single day for the next 6 days. This is actually a very good SBC for you to trade with, right? In terms of your SBC solution trading. I'll talk more about that later on as to what are the cards to actually buy. So this is a very good trading opportunity. Now we did also get another player SBC, your dynasties, Lucas Hernandez. 2-star, 3-star, medium high work rate. Very good card. Of course, he has the PSG links, which is very useful, especially if you have the likes of your Mbappe. He does, however, only have Bruiser as his playstyle. I think Slide Tackle Plus is not that great, right? The cost of this SBC, 84 with 1 inform, 87 with 1 inform, as well as an 86 rated squad. So cost right around you 300k, right? He did actually make the prices of your certain center backs go down, especially your Kimpembe, right? So I think that this is just a decent SBC. I wouldn't think that it's actually very good value. Now we did also get, as you guys saw, right, while I was scrolling through, we did get the return, right, like I mentioned we would, of the 83 plus team of the week player pick, right? Before that, we actually got it as a 82 plus team of the week. This time is 83 plus. Again, it's repeatable, unlimited amount of times for the next 4 days. But this time, the huge difference is this is actually more expensive. 83 with 185 as well as a 84 rated squad. So this costs right around 38k. Our previous 82 plus team of the week player pick actually only cost 24k. So I don't really understand why EA actually made this more expensive, but I can tell you, right, this actually benefits us significantly, right? Especially when we want to invest in the team of the weeks. So let's move on and talk about the brand new team itself. So once you go through the team, you'll realize that we don't have all the players. We are missing the likes of Nico Williams. We are missing the other half of the Thuram brothers. We are also missing the goalkeeper Zidane. So I do expect to see these cards coming in the mini release or as SBCs. And EA actually also did mess up the price ranges, right, of the cards itself. Timber, right, yesterday he was at 185k max on PC, and then Theo Hernandez was 950k on console. Højlund was 140k on console. No way this card is actually 140k with all the GGMU hype. And Reece James, right, his max price range was actually at around 300k. This is something that EA has been doing, right, for the past few promo teams. I have no idea what is wrong with them. I cannot believe that they were actually messed up all these prices itself. So if you take a look at the team itself, right, I would say it's you know, it's not a very you know, it's not a team that will make you leap out, especially when you take a look at the team itself, right. The most expensive cards, right, are your left backs, right, in your Mendy and your Theo Hernandez. And then the next tier is like, you know, the likes of your Rich James as well as his sister. So for me, I don't think this is actually that great a team. And then if you take a look at the icons itself, this time we also have the return, right, of your little bro and big bro icons. So we all know that when you get two versions of icons in the same promo, they are actually way more packable. So if you guys are actually trying to trade with these cards, I would suggest you to be really, really careful, because these are the type of cards that will be affected very significantly by the supply, because they're just easier to pack. So Rivaldo, right, actually got a weak foot boost, so it makes his card, right, way more desirable. So that is one of the cards that you can actually trade with. Of course, Zidane is actually gonna be the best cam in the game, no doubt, hands down. So yeah, as well as we get the likes of your Maldini as well. Again, I would say it's not too crazy a promo team. Now, next thing I want to talk about is how EA, right, actually absolutely cooked us. So I'm actually talking about your evolutions. So we got leaks, right, that the evolution will be, you know, of a certain requirement. So what happened was this. EA, right, basically, right, purposely dropped the pace requirement by 1. So it was leaked as 90 pace, but as you guys can see, right, they have kept it at 89. The dribbling was leaked as 88, but EA actually changed it to 86. So a lot of the players, right, that people invested in, right, was actually affected, right, very, very much. If we take a look at somebody like Coleman, who was leaked to be eligible for the evolution, he went from about 12.4k all the way down to about 7k. Of course, this is not the biggest drop. Another popular player was actually Rashford, right? He actually went extinct. When the Evo was leaked, he went from 16.5 all the way up to about 47.5k. And when the actual evolution was released and people realized that you cannot evo him, he dropped all the way down to about 18k. So that is the reason why I always say, right, sell into the hype. You know, if you had the cut when he was up at 47.5k, his max price range, right, do not expect EA to update the price range. I would have sold. And then that is always the safe play, because we don't know how expensive the evolution is. We don't know how good the evolution is. We don't know whether EA will actually change the requirements, right, last minute. Now, I did mention in my previous video, right, for you guys to pick up Radioactive Zaha as an investment. After I released the video, the left wing evolution leak actually came out. So those in the Discord, I already told you guys to stop buying Zaha. Those on the YouTube, I already left a comment in the comment section telling you guys to stop buying. So I hope you guys didn't buy Zaha, or you guys have sold Zaha, because he dropped in price, right? He went from right around 66k down to about 51k, which is currently where he's chilling at. So let's talk about some of the best players, right, to evolve first. I like the likes of your Malat. I think Malat is very good. I think Ferran Torres will be probably my top choice. And then if we take a look at Slobozai, is also another very, very popular option, right? He is extinct right now on both console and PC. He went from right around 39, 40k all the way up to about 70k, right? Basically doubling in price. So if you do have Slobozai right now, this inform, I would suggest, right, go and sell. I don't think that EA will actually update his price range. Gnabry is also another one that's pretty decent. Martinelli is a very, very popular option because of their Arsenal. Then Juma, I think, is a great one as well, right? What is quite interesting is this Morales, right? If the base goal version versus the inform version, because they're actually very, very close in stats, I would say, right, if I had to choose between the two, I probably will go base goal version, because he actually has a higher shooting, even though his passing is significantly lesser. Anyway, I think shooting is more important for a striker. Player is also another good one. So these are some of the players, right, that you can actually evolve. Those are the bad ones. So now we do have the question, right, because, you know, did EA actually deliberately change the requirements last minute, or did the leakers, right, actually, you know, leak the wrong stuff? So this is from Foot Police Leaks. He has gotten all of the the requirements and the evolutions right spot on, and he mentioned that he will no longer mention the requirements for the evolutions moving forward. So for me, I think it's quite simple, right? I think he leaked the correct thing, but EA actually changed the requirements right last minute. Think about this, right? EA right do not want us to get like a evolved Rashford because they want us to get the Centurion's Rashford. If they give us such a OP evolved Rashford right for free, right? Let's say further down the line, 1-2 months down the line, right? What if Rashford does get a Premier League Player of the Month? If you have the evolved base goal version, right? You will most definitely not want to do that Player of the Month, right? So that's the reason why I think they changed their requirements last minute, because at the end of the day, if you do SBCs like your Rashford Player of the Month and you don't have enough coins, what will you do? You'll buy packs, right, with your FIFA points. At the end of the day, that is the end goal for them, right? They want to make money. Not that Rashford will be getting a Player of the Month given how he's playing RRL anyway. We did also get an objective as well, and this objective, right, it's actually quite easy to do, but I actually have some tips for y'all. So this is the one. You just have to play one game every single day, and you get a 2-game loan, right, for your Dynasty's Maldini. Now, tying in with this, right, after you have scored 2 in 2 separate games with your Maldini, right, you will actually get the baby Maldini, or his son Daniel Maldini. What you want to be doing is, I would strongly suggest you, right, to do this in squad battles, because I've heard that people have actually quit, right, when you actually play rivals or when you play foot champs, right, when they see the lone Maldini. So don't waste your lone Maldini. Go and do it. Just do it in squad battles, and you get yourself some very good fodder packs, right? Another thing I want to talk about, right, is this objective. I believe that this objective, right, was actually added quite recently. I'm actually talking about this level 26 bonus play. So you basically get a couple of free fodder packs when you actually complete this objective. So you actually get the badge, right, when you reach all the way at right around level 26, right? You just have to equip yourself, right, with this rainbow snowflake badge. So this is definitely, right, EA's way of motivating people to play the game after you have completed the season, especially if you're somebody who has done it like very quickly, right? Like you've completed the season, right, very quickly. Now let's move on, right, and talk about the live cards, right? Because a lot of the players, right, for your Thunderstruck, especially your Premier League players, right, they are actually playing their last games today. If you take a look at some of these cards, the likes of your, if you do have, Bernardo Silva will be playing his last game. If they beat Luton Town, he's gonna get a +1, so I don't mind that too much. I would most definitely sell Bernardo Silva before the game, because Manchester City are favourites for this game. Same thing for the likes of your Cantona, as well as the likes of your Paul Scholes. All these cards, right, when they lose their life factor, right, they will most definitely, right, drop a lot in price. One very good example is Gabriel Jesus. If we actually take a look at him, right, he can no longer receive any upgrades. He has maxed out all his upgrades, and he has very duly well, right, dropped down in price, 230k down to about 190k before he has rebounded back up. So don't take the risk. I think that you can still invest in Lukaku because they'll be playing Fiorentina today. You can actually get Lukaku 32.5k max on console, 30k on PC. The cheapest 89 on console right now is 37k. So I would buy and hold until he gets upgraded to 89 on Wednesday, right? And then you can basically sell for profit. This is the only time when you should be holding cards until they upgrade, because they are for the price. Now, we do also have this segment by EA whereby they say that you can actually upgrade a Dynasty SBC player. So my guess is the player in question would be Clivert. Of course, he's actually pretty hard to link because we don't have any special Bournemouth card. But of course, you do be able to link him to your VVD because they are both Dutch. So we should expect this SBC probably today or tomorrow, I would say. Now, let's talk about the pro tournaments, right? So we will be having the Group C games on Monday itself. So I already linked all the players. So Manu, right, is representing Lozano. He actually has 7 times top 4 finishes. Antonini is representing Ogbonna. Sean is representing Dele Alli. Verge Gang is actually representing Simikan. He has 4 times top 4 finishes. And Abu Maka is actually representing Koulibaly. He actually has 1 times top 4 finishes. So with that in mind, let's take a look at some of the cards and what you should be doing with them. So a lot of these cards, right, they have actually already, they have actually been invested already. Dele Alli, right, he's actually chilling at about, he went from about 79, 80k, right, all the way up to about 100k. And then Simikan is also heavily invested, right, 27k all the way up to about 35k. Ogbonna also went from about 100 and right around here, 105k all the way up to about 130k. So I think the only card that you can kind of really buy right now, right, is Koulibaly. So what I'll be doing is I'll try to aim for Koulibaly, right. Later on at content drop, if you do see some panic, console try to aim for about 55, PC try to aim for about 50k, and it might actually be helpful, right, to look at your Group D cards, right, on Sunday itself to actually go ahead to invest. Again, I would sell into the hype, sell before the game start because you never know what is gonna happen. We already seen cards like Karamora crash absolutely down in the dumps, right, when they actually got where they actually got their losses. Now let's talk about the team of the week, right, because they are in a very interesting place right now. I believe they're right around 16k or 17k. Seems like people have been investing, so they went down from right around 21 to 22k, right? So I would try to aim for them, right? If later on at content drop, I don't think they will be required. They should be right around 14 to 15k. I don't mind that too much. If you actually want to full send your team of the weeks at about 14 or 15k, I don't think that is any risk at all, right? At most they go down to 10k. So that is something that you can actually look to do, and I would think that they should be required possibly right around Tuesday or Wednesday, right? That's the time that we will be trying to look to sell these cards. Another reason why I really like this as an investment is because your 83 plus team of the week right now is actually very expensive. The SBC, it's 38k before previously it was actually 24k. So because of that, there's actually so much more room, right, for your team of the weeks to rise. That's the reason why I really like this as one of the investments that we can do. So for the daily SBC that will be refreshing every single day, right, you should be trying to target cards that are actually, for example, right, your Englishman playing in the English Premier League. Those are the cards that will actually go up. So somebody like Ramsey will be really good. And then also somebody like Aaron Wan-Bissaka would also do really well. And then you also want to target the likes of your same thing, right? Your Spanish players playing in the Spanish league. Again, we go to the fullbacks, right? You can pick all these cards up and then basically list them before content drop for the SBC, and when it actually releases, people will actually buy all your cards, right? These are some of the easy investments, right, that you can be doing. You possibly want to look at your left midfielders from the Spanish league, right? You can go Frenchman from the French league as well, right? German players from the German league, right? You actually get the drift. So all these cards will actually do really well. So try to list all these cards up, right? I would say right around 1.2 to 1.3k, right, before content drop, and you make yourself some nice and easy coins there. So we do also have a free 100k pack that will be coming for y'all. All you have to do is to log in to your companion app and you basically get a free 100k pack. So GG's to EA for this free pack. I do also want to talk about, one of the favorites, right? SBCs that a lot of people love. It's actually your Adama Traore SBC. I've actually played him a couple of times, and this card, right, absolutely destroys me. I would say, you know, he's actually very, very cheap at right around 150k. So I would say, right, go and get him done. He's actually pretty good. I do also have a hero player pick for y'all, right? I really appreciate those of y'all who actually go all the way to the end of the video. Let's see what we get. Oh, not too bad. I might just consider, right, evoing Robbie Keane, because he's actually still pretty good card. He should be right around, yes, still right around 200k. Very, very good there. He's actually gonna go straight into my first 11. Now we should be getting more store packs later on at content drop. So we didn't really see your big boy packs right yet, right? We have your 83/70 that is yet to come. We also have the likes of your 80/60 that is also yet to come. So all these cards, right, will most definitely impact the prices of the market in terms of the packs that are the cards that are actually impact. So do really watch out for that. I mean, since we are here, I do have a couple of packs as well. Let's just open one more. So just be careful. Let's just open a 100k pack, right? To thank you guys for staying to the end of the video. If you guys do have the cards, if you guys do have the, especially your icons, right? Your icons, your little bro, big bro icons, right? Just be careful. Make sure to sell them off before at content drop. And yeah, I think let's see what else we have at the back of the pack. Did we get anything else? No, it's just a 87. Well, it's not too bad. So yeah, that's it from me. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button. We are also in the weekend league period right now, so do check out my 16-win static for both old gen and new gen. I believe that it will actually help you guys get a couple of more wins. And I'll see you guys soon. Alright, take care guys.